So, Aaron, I've been hearing a whole lot of things in the news about zombie properties. What are those?
I'm happy you brought that up. I also saw a segment on that recently in the news. So this is a great topic. So a zombie property is essentially, let's say that somebody's gone into default and they're going to either one, surrender the house to the bank, or two, they're just going to leave the home. They're not even going to deal with it anymore, unfortunately. Or a court has entered a judgment of foreclosure. The house has been sold. Somebody's bought the home at the sheriff's sale, or the bank's bought it back. And so the person no longer owns the home, and now the bank, unfortunately, has not recorded the deed with the county recorder's office because Illinois does not have a law requiring that. And so now fines and other things are happening with the property. And so, well, that was in the news segment. Fines are happening with the property and people are getting stuck with it. But short answer, a zombie property is the person has moved out of the home. They're no longer there. And so the home is abandoned now.
So, how do you make sure that that deed is now registered to somebody else?
So unfortunately, now that you no longer own the home, the onus is going to be on the prior owner to contact the new owner, which you can go to the county recorder's office or reach out to an attorney, and have them go through various, go to the county recorder's office or go through the title company that they use. There's a way to look at online records or contact the bank's attorney's law office and make sure they get that deed recorded, because until that deed is recorded, you are still the owner of public record. And when fines are assessed or violations, notices, tickets, all that is going to be against you, even though there's a court record that says now the bank or the new owner who bought it at a sheriff's sale is the owner. That's in the court record. That's not with the county recorder's office. That deed hasn't been recorded yet.
So, if they never record it, I'm going to be responsible.
Correct. In the news segment that I saw, there was a woman whose father had a vacant lot, I believe was in the city of Chicago
Mhm.
from 1959. And she had a $650 ticket recently from the city of Chicago for weeds that weren't cut down. And she had to hire an attorney to get rid of the ticket, which I'm certain was more than $650. So, from an economic standpoint, it's hard to fight City Hall. Probably would have paid the 650. It's unfortunate. She shouldn't have had to deal with that. But that is the law right now until the Illinois legislature changes that.
Wow. Is there anything else we should know about zombie properties? Because I've never heard of them before the news segment.
So I have heard of them before. Clearly, I'm biased here. I'm an attorney. I've heard of this, but there's really not much you can do until, unfortunately, if you're in that situation where you're, foreclosed on because nobody wants to go into foreclosure, you become sick, disabled, can't pay your mortgage payment. It's unfair that you have to go and follow up with the bank's attorney or the new owner, but you have to make sure you do that. And if you don't do that, just like one of the people in that segment, they had their wages garnished, and then they had to go retain an attorney, and that's the way the law is in Illinois. So, the old saying, "Contact your legislature." It's true. People have to band together and now start requiring the legislature to do something. I think it's becoming more prevalent because the state of Illinois is unfortunately hurting for money.
Yeah, I heard that too. Well, thank you for helping me figure out what zombie properties were and if it ever happens, what I should do about it. So thanks.
If anyone needs more help or information, they can contact both of us, and I'd be happy to go over that more with them.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.